all of his own making. He's deeply unpopular with the American people. And over the next hour, we are going to discuss a variety of reasons and consequences for Donald Trump's tanking approval ratings. The economic news is bad, and voters don't think he's doing enough about that. We saw on Tuesday the enthusiasm at the ballot box is with the Democrats, not with Donald Trump's Republican Party. And now, he started a war that according to lawmakers who've seen this nation's most sensitive intelligence, he had no legitimate reason to start. The administration has also admitted as much by offering multiple and at times conflicting reasons for this war. So, unsurprisingly, this is a war that, like the president himself, is deeply unpopular. Peter Baker summed it up this way in his analysis for the New York Times. Quote, President Trump likes to assert that he has accomplished things no other president has. With the opening of his military assault against Iran, he has achieved another distinction. He is the first president in the era of modern polling to take the United States to war without the support of the public. End quote. Now, this war is unpopular because over the last 25 years, this nation has already been through two wars that dragged on and on and on. Far too many members of our military paid the ultimate price for those wars, returning home in flag-draped coffins. Far too many Iraqi and Afghan citizens were killed, trillions of dollars were spent, and there's been precious little to point to from either war that can be called an accomplishment. And yet somehow, here we are again. And according to every poll taken since this war started, most of this nation is watching in horror, wondering just what the hell is going on. Today, Donald Trump made his clearest comments yet on what he wants in his war of choice against Iran. It's regime change. He posted on social media, quote, "There will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender and the selection of a great and acceptable leader." Who's supposed to surrender? What leaders? The citizens of Iran? Does Donald Trump think that they're reading his social media? That is what is going on in the United States, let alone surrender. That is even as Israel launched a new wave of attacks on Irani infrastructure in Tehran tonight, including the country's primary international airport. Donald Trump and his top officials have not ruled out the possibility of sending in ground troops. Officials told the Washington Post about a sudden change of plans for the 82nd Airborne Division, which specializes in ground combat. Quote, "The Army in recent days abruptly canceled a major training exercise for the headquarters element of an elite paratrooper unit, fueling speculation within the Defense Department that soldiers specializing in ground combat and a range of other missions may be sent to the Middle East as the conflict with Iran widens. Today we learned that Russia is providing Iran with intelligence that it can use to target American forces in the Middle East." Citing multiple sources, the Washington Post calls it, quote, "the first indication that another major U.S. adversary is participating even indirectly in the war. Military assets, including warships and aircraft. Analysts said that the sharing of intelligence would fit the pattern of Iran's strikes against U.S. forces, including command and control infrastructure, radar, and temporary structures like the one in Kuwait, where 6 service members were killed. But here's the interesting thing. Watch how Donald Trump dismissed a question about Russia helping Iran today. It sounds like the Russians are helping Iran target and attack Americans now. That's an easy problem compared to what we're doing here. But can I be honest? It's just, I have a lot of respect for you. You've always been very nice to me. What a stupid question that is to be asking at this time. We're talking about something else. What a stupid question to be asking at this time. I wonder what left-wing liberal outlet question about a war in which America is involved, in which so far 6 people have died, 6 service members have died, lots of other people have died, and the president called that a stupid question. In the next 12 hours, there will be a dignified transfer for 6 U.S. service members who lost their lives in Donald Trump's war of choice. It will take place at Dover Air Force Base at 10 a.m. tomorrow. As the Trump administration prepares to welcome home the first of what could be more dead U.S. soldiers today, the White House inexplicably released. I just want to make sure you're sitting down for this. They released this video mashup of old movies, cartoons, Breaking Bad, and war. What will you do without freedom? Mavericks send out. You can't conceive of what I'm capable of. Finishing this fight? Yeah.